Hi everyone, welcome to my channel So Simple. Today we're going to do another tutorial on how to make shorts for men. I have one already, but I went back and looked at it and realized that it's like a little bit dark and not very clear. So this is just an easier do-over. So you take a pair of the shorts and you fold them in half. Make sure that you're using the longest crotch area for the fold. Okay, so this is the longest side for me. Fold them in half and trace around your fabric, which is a two-piece fabric with no fold. Okay, so once you line that up, you're going to trace around it, making sure that you leave a bit of your seam allowance. You have to also make sure that you leave enough room for your hem and that you leave enough room up on top for your elastic. So this is what I've done so far. Once you do that, you flip your shorts this way and you do the same for the other side. Once you've traced around it, like I have done already, you're going to cut around your trace. Okay, so you have done that. You've cut out your fabric, and what you do now is you take either side of where the curve is and you mark off about ½ inch, and what you do with that ½ inch is you're going to cut from here all the way up there. You're going to cut ½ inch from one side. Okay, now you've cut ½ inch from one end, and what you're going to do is you're going to pin both sides and you're going to sew on the curve only, from here up, and on this side from here up. Now the side that you just cut the ½ inch from, that side is the back part of your pants. So if you want to mark that so that you know that's why that part is longer, this is going to be the back part of your shorts. So sew and sew. Sorry. So now you have sewn your curves on each end, and what you're going to do now is you're going to take your shorts and you're going to open them up this way, and you are going to join the middle section together. Start with the crotch area so that everything is lined up neatly. Line those up like this. Put a pin in that area just to mark your spot. And then pin the rest of the section together. When you pin all around this section, just go to your machine and sew it together. So all of this. Here's your next step. You take your shorts, you leave them with the wrong side out. You go up to the waist area, and what I did is I took the rough edges and I folded them in very small piece. I took a small piece, this is the rough edge, folded it in, and then folded it again to make the casing. Now I've pinned all that together. I've left this much room. This is where my elastic will be going. When you do that, make sure that once in a while you take your elastic and you put it where you have pinned, because you want to make sure that your casing is big enough for your elastic. You want to make sure that when you finish sewing this section, your elastic will still fit through, not with too much room and not too tight. So do that, go around. Then when you finish doing that, marking your casing, you go to your machine, and you could use a straight stitch for that. What you're going to do, you're going to take where you marked it with your pins, and you're going to sew from this little section on all around at this edge. The only place when you get to the spot that you've left open, you go back stitch right here, leave this spot open, and this is where we will be putting in the elastic. So go and do that, and I'll be right back. Now you finish sewing the casing for your elastic, and what you're going to do is make sure that you measure how wide you want your elastic to be. Cut about an inch less from how wide the waist is, from how wide you want the elastic to be. Then you take a safety pin and you attach it to the elastic. You go into the little space that you left open when you were making your casing, and you're going to put your safety pin in there like this, and you're going to insert your elastic into your casing. Do that all around. Make sure that the elastic is flat, that it's not turning over, so that when you're done, it's nice and neat. So do that, insert your elastic all the way around, and we are almost done. So you finish putting your elastic in the casing, and when you get to the other end, that you have both ends of the elastic, remove your safety pin and make like a little, put one elastic on top of the other like this. Now you're going to go to your machine, and with a stretch stitch you're going to sew around your elastic a few times, do a few back stitches. What you want to make sure is that this is sturdy enough so that it will not come apart. So go to your machine and do that. Sew around. Once you do that, go to your hem and you're gonna hem it this way, and then you're gonna go and fold it one more time so that it comes out nice and neat the way you did your casing, and sew your hem. Your hem you could do with a regular stitch, and that's it, you're done. So finish up your elastic, sew your hem. When you finish your elastic, the little piece that you have open, you're going to sew that in place. You're going to sew that close. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to come back and show you what the shorts look like. And you are done. This is what your hem looks like. Nice and neat, no rough edges. This is what your elastic will look like. And what you need to do, I have a non-roll elastic, but if your elastic rolls, you might want to give it a little stitch here and there, like maybe one there with the elastic, so that the elastic doesn't roll over. And that's it, you're done. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please like, make any comments you wish, and come back soon. Thanks again for watching. Enjoy your shorts.